All right. So, I have a little bit of commentary on some news items. Interesting stuff, actually. So, we'll start here with the first one. Former soldier has firearm rights restored after involuntary confinement. Normally, here in America, when an individual is involuntarily confined, they lose their firearms rights, generally permanently. In this case, this fellow, what was it, back in 2006, he'd been committed, but he actually got his rights restored, which that's a real kind of a blow for freedom. But what essentially has happened here, he became prohibited in 2015 when, he was suicidal. Uh, Suicide pact with an older girl. And so he was let out, after 3 days. He joined the army and trained in the use of arms of many varieties. Proved himself to be completely worthwhile. Then he went on to be a state correctional officer in Pennsylvania, so he had to carry a gun there. So basically, for his entire adult working life, he'd been handling guns, and for once, the state was like, "Oh, okay, well, yeah, sure, all right, we will give you back your rights," and it bodes well for gun rights in general. That, in a sense, genuine common sense won out in this case. Now, for the next one. This is very interesting. In Cleveland, just a few days ago, this fella got into an argument with somebody. The guy goes out, gets his gun, comes back in, shoots the guy. Now, the thing is, he didn't really so much get into an argument with this guy as he was having a conversation with someone. Just talking to people, as you would normally do. And this guy butts in. And, you've had people butt into your conversations before when you're trying to talk to somebody else, offer their unwanted opinions. Well, this guy did, and he didn't like what they had to say, and from there on, he really didn't like it. He went out to his car, got his gun, and shot this guy up. Shot him in the legs, apparently. It's, it's astounding. It is absolutely unbelievable what we've come to. The violence that these unhinged individuals are capable of is. I like the words at times. You really fear for the world that people would be so violent over someone else's opinion. I mean, free speech is really in danger. Like, someone's willing to shoot this guy up here just because he has a political belief that they don't agree with. Kind of reminds me of a square in China and some things that happened there in the 80s. Anyway, dark days, weird stuff. So, figured I'd give you a little bit of good with the bad. There'll be links to both of these in the comments below. And if you run across anything, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at @ThatFakeGuyDan. And any other interesting stuff, tweet me there, message me here. Anyway, bye everybody. Enjoy the relatively decent summer we're having.